We were playing slime. There's a new event, Mushroom Hazard. So let's start playing it. Test your courage, part 1. Test my courage. It's so hot. The heat's just been killing me this year. I hope I don't end up melting. It's currently deactivated. Enabling it will solve the issue. Take this action. I've been keeping it off so that I can enjoy the summer vibes. I guess I'll pass. Still, everyone in town seems pretty tired from all this heat. I'd like to help them out, but what can I do? I guess I'll go get a cold drink first. The first heat's going to my head and I can't think straight. Who's that going to the kitchen? Such wonderful ingredients. I need to think up some new dishes to serve Great Moo. Yeep. Not again. More food that tastes good but looks like it might kill you. Just recalling that indescribable texture is giving me shivers. I guess I should stay away from the kitchen. I'll have to get that drink another time. Here you are, Great Moo. Some cool, refreshing juice. Oh, Diablo, don't sneak up on me like that. Excuse me, I can't help but try to be of assistance. Please enjoy the drink. Wait, thanks, cheers. That hits the spot. I have also prepared a large bucket of water in your hut. Why not go and have a dip in the cool down? That sounds great, perfect for a hot summer day. You are always one step ahead of the curve. For such kind words, shall we proceed? How is it, Great Moo? Just right, so cool and refreshing. I got the shivers when I saw Shion and when Diablo surprised me. So that would mean psychological factors can cool people down regardless of the resistance. Let's have a test of courage. What is that? It's basically a game to test how brave you are. You go somewhere scary at night to prove that you are not a coward. If we could make people scared and send chills down their spines, maybe they can overcome this summer heat. I was not aware of this game. You have such vast knowledge of things I am unaware of, Guru. So you suggest we have the residents of the town play the test of courage game? And I want it to be thrilling enough to even give the high-ranking citizens a fight. While we are at it, I'd like to turn the game into a big prank. You'll help me out, right? Let us turn this town into a horror show that they will never forget. I might have picked the wrong guy for this, or maybe just the right guy. Anyway, I'll be overseeing everything, so it should be fine. Wait, first of all, let's go find a good spot. Somewhere that's close to town and dark enough, maybe around here. This place will be difficult to see around at night. It should be frightening enough for everyone. Yeah, we got some cleaning up to do. Pano, attack! Call for support. Good work, Diablo. I'd forgotten about the magical beasts. I guess we'll need to do something to keep everyone safe join the game. In that case, I have an idea. What's that? We should get more people in on the prank. A couple of the town officials should be enough to keep everyone safe. They will also be useful for setting up the prank. Good thinking. The more the helpers, the more elaborate we can make our prank. Now, who should I pick? I have a few people in mind who should be right for the job. Would you like me to speak to them? You really do think ahead. Okay, I'll leave that to you. Thank you. Shall head back to the town and call on some people. Before that, could you share some knowledge with me regarding this test of courage game? Go ahead and borrow some of my horror manga and ones that show those kinds of games. Thank you. A few days later. So I thought that we could have these three join as us as hosts. Pleased to be of assistance. Oh, Gabu and Geld, they look styled out. Trini though, not so much. I'll do my best for the kids. Seems like a strange selection, to be honest. Wait, Gabu and Geld, why are you dressed like that? When I accepted Diablo's invitation, he gave it to me to wear. Same here, I was told that it would be essential for a scale to have. I made these costumes based on characters in your picture books. I surmise that this game works well when the participants are already frightened by the eerie atmosphere, making them even more terrified when the monster suddenly appears. That is why I invaded these two. They have the skills to create the venue and can also take on the wall of scales. That's spot on. By the way, ho, Diablo looks sick. I've also prepared a costume for myself. That's slick. I wanted to get dressed up too, but apparently I'm not suitable as a scale, which is a bit disappointing. It would probably end up having a calming effect on the participants. I was only asked to join as security, so I'm not going to give you a hard time. Anyway, between us, we have got this entire forest covered. I shall do my best for the sake of the people of Tempest. Trini Geld, let's give it our best shot. Let's do this. You mentioned the skills to create the venue. What are you going to have them do? You will see soon enough. First, we must decide on the route for our test of courage. Wait, so let's pick a route for the game. How about making it a straight line or so that people won't get lost? If they are going to make a simple round trip, we will need a clear-cut destination that's easy for the kids to understand too. Let's go down the path we came along. There's a big tree there that should work as a landmark. I'm sure the kids will have no problem walking to the spot. Let's set this big tree as our checkpoint. In these games, participants need to bring back something that proves that they made it to the destination. Without that, you see people can cheat because they don't all go at once. Otherwise, cheaters could just hide in the dark and then pretend they went and came back, right? That's why we need something that will function as proof for those who made it all the way. So that's why we need a checkpoint. Our guys are pretty honest though, so we probably don't have to be too strict. Shall we make a path up to the tree? The current one is almost like an animal trail. We better tidy it up so that the kids can walk safely. So we gotta move all the fallen trees and take care of the magical beasts. So alright, I'm counting on you guys. Yes, so this is almost like Halloween. Arumu's command the party head to the forest. Boom. douche, douche. Got Gelden. I have the guild. Making the force. What? What was that? What was that? Making the force. What? Right, that takes care of all the magical beasts along the trail. You fought most brilliant, Great Rimu. Now, Trini, can you handle what I asked you to do earlier? Haha, of course. What the? Wow, all the Eevee growing from the ground has formed a wall. All done? What was that? I got some help from my sisters and covered the entire trail with a wall of Eevee. This way, the magical beast won't be able to enter. Good thinking. I bet the kids will feel safe knowing that Trini's protecting them. On top of that, this wall will prevent people from getting lost in the woods. I owe you big time, Trini. You are very welcome. Now, for our next step, please take a look at this picture. What do you think this about recreating the forest with this sort of atmosphere? You have even got a picture ready. Let's see. Wow, you really put in some effort. That's one scary looking forest. I mean, not that I'm scared, of course. Chill out, Gabu. Your voice is trembling. Thanks, Diablo. We will go with your plan. Can I leave the rest up to you again? I bet you have got it all figured out in your head. Indeed I do. First of all, I shall have you take care of the path, Geld. The wall of the Eevee probably won't be visible in the dark, but as long as everyone can tell where the path ends and the forest begins, it should be fine. I can make a path in no time. Next, Trini, I'd like you to create some dolls just like the one I have drawn. To set up on the path, this is getting exciting. I would like you to be in charge of the most important part of this scenery. And what exactly should I do? I found some peculiar fungi in the forest that I think would be perfect for setting the mood for our game. Unfortunately, they are a little on the small side. I know you have been very successful with your hypnotic orbs, so I thought you would be able to help. Yeah, that's right, up my alley. Leave them to me and they will be in good hands. You sure know how to assign tasks to those with the necessary skills. You're the conductor, Diablo. You flatter me. So, Diablo, just where are these fungi? I shall take you there now. Please join us, Great Rimu. Having parted with Trini and Geld, Rimu and the gang walked through the forest. For asking, what is it? What do you intend on having them do at the checkpoint? I hadn't given much thought to that. The classic horror tropes. Or getting a paper charm from a scary-looking shrine, or a scraping from the wall of a cave deep in the mountains, but maybe we should keep it a little more cheerful than that, I know. Let's have them make a prayer at the checkpoint. You say? Veldo is like a god to the monsters in this forest, so how about some kind of ceremony to pray for his blessing? Like if you are brave enough to walk in the darkness and reach the checkpoint, you will be rewarded with the protection of Veldora Tempest, something like that. Simply marvelous. Now, what should we have them bring back as proof that they made it to the checkpoint. Candles, how about we hand out candles that will light the way back? That's an excellent idea. That will be such a relief for them to have a shining light to lead them back after all that fear in the darkness. I believe that you should hand out the candles, Great Mumu. Yes, I can't think of no one better than you to bestow upon them the blessing of the Storm Dragon. I'm sure they will have the courage to walk down the path if they know that you will be waiting, Great Mumu. If you insist, but I'd rather be a scale than the one at the checkpoint. I sense a strange presence. Who's there? I'll be your opponent. Odd about these beasts. It does seem strangely excited. Alright. Alright. Funny fungus, shake the shine. That was a pretty violent one. I wonder what was wrong with it. From the looks of it, the runes weren't what triggered its rage. Maybe it was just having a bad day. I guess that's possible. And by the way, how close are we to the fungi you were talking about? Oh, nearly there, just ahead. What the? This is the bizarre fungus that I happened to find. See, it moves, it glows. It's a weird mushroom. What kind of tiny line is this? Those are clearly not normal mushrooms. Yes, they seem to be moving in response to the magicals around them. They must be mushrooms that absorb magicals from the air in order to grow. Most likely they are a new species of mushroom that crawls in search of higher concentration of magicals. So kind of like how sunflowers follow the sun, huh? Your presence seems to have invigorated them. I guess they can tell who's the true master. No thanks. By the way, Diablo, you said the mushrooms glow, but they are not emitting any light. It seems they only glow at night. Anyway, they will be perfect for the set in a scary mood, don't you think? It will be pretty creepy seeing a bunch of these at night. That's some quality mood setting, guys. Then I shall raise these mushrooms to be the finest you have ever seen. I knew I could count on you, Gabu. Leave it to me. I'll go get the things I need right now. Let's leave the mushrooms to Gabu and go get the candles ourselves. But first, if I may, you little ones make sure to grow nice and big for Great Mumu. Wait, what did you just do? Just a little good luck charm to help them grow. Somehow it sounds kind of sinister when you say that. I'll take it as a compliment. That was totally not a compliment. Like, there are fewer mushrooms than before, still nothing to be concerned about. A few days later, Rumu visits Geld, who is creating a path for the test of courage. How's it going? What in the world? Welcome back, Great Rumu. How do you like the path? I was sure to make it perfectly safe for the children and those with difficult walking. That's one impeccable road of cobblestones. Oh no, I totally forgot how meticulous Geld can be. I appreciate all your hard work and I'm really proud of what you have done. but this is way too polished for a test of courage. Like it's too clean to be scary for the participants. So sorry, that was terribly foolish of me. I'll fix it straight away. Is this better, Great Moo? Well, the cobblestone's gone, but now there's a railing in the middle of the path. It looks like it'd be really easy to walk on, but you are still missing the point, huh? But I thought I should make sure no one falls down in the dock. True, but the railing's too safe. It won't be scary at all. You could remove the railing and avoid the path. That I could do. And then could you make it ever so slightly soft, so that your feet sink in a little when you walk on it? Wait. How's this? Wonderful. Now people will not get hurt if they fall over. On top of that, the echoes of each damp footstep will heighten the sense of fear among the participants. Creepy footsteps, that's a great idea, and it will alleviate some of Geld's concerns too. Please proceed with the wood in the path, Geld. Oh, and could you do the same with the fallen tree too? The one we moved because it was in the way. Why do you want this one, Watson? I thought it would make for a good bed for the mushrooms. I see. I'd better go check the mushrooms. This will all have been for nothing if they haven't gone. Who's that approaching? Great Moo got Diablo. We did it. The mushrooms have. Yeah. Another magical beast attack, huh? Thank y'all for watching. Catching part 2 of the mushroom